Crafty with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends. My name is Kyle Hobbs, your host. This week I'm joined by Jackson Brayman.
What's up?
Connor Hobbs.
Pump the jam.
Caleb Weiser.
Hello.
Yeah.
And David Lindsay.
Hi.
Hello, guys. It's good to see you guys this week.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm already having a blast.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a long-time listener, first-time caller?
Dang, I was going to make that joke. I knew I was forgetting something. I was actually going to say goodbye and had this whole, I messed up already, and then pretend to walk out. But I didn't do that. I'm going to regret that decision for the rest of my life.
My cousin, we had coffee with her. She was visiting from California a couple weekends ago, and she said someone invented a chair from which you cannot mansplain from or something, and the design of the chair was such that your legs were closed so that you couldn't spread your legs out and take a dominating position.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're not staring at it, and
Yeah.
you're not. Yeah,
And some guy sat in it, and the first thing he said was this hurts my balls.
That's what girls don't realize, that your balls and your dick are a physical thing outside of your normal body that they just don't have.
Yeah.
They can cross their legs and there's no worries. But there's a thing there that is gonna get squished, and if you kick it hard enough, it feels like it's in your stomach. So just think about sitting on that all day.
Yeah.
It's very sensitive.
Shit, you don't even have to kick it hard enough, man. You just gotta kick it and boom.
Yeah, it's been brushed lightly, and you get that feeling. But I'll think about it, and I already feel like I have to curl up on the ball into the floor.
There'll be times,
Yeah.
there will be times where I'm sitting down and there's something just without of my reach, and I'll lean over to grab it, and the shift of my weight, sitting down, I ended up squishing my ball.
It squishes from above your thighs to under
I
your thighs.
squished my ball up plenty of times.
or if it's really warm out and everything's hanging a little bit lower, and you plop down instead of taking your time to sit down. That's pretty bad too. That happened to me recently. I'm still going through the emotional damage of what it did to me. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, dude, I was in the shower and I was backing up or doing something, man. And I kid you not, I kicked myself in the balls in reverse, with my heel. I don't know how I did it, dude, but it's dude,
Pull your
of course
leg up
I would
to
do
wash
that.
your foot. Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Oh, man.
I'm limber.
Yeah. Ball pain is just a whole new level of pain, man.
Yeah,
It really is.
it's a unique pain compared to every other pain.
I know all about that. I'm glad we got your oinking laughter on that last one, dude. That was hilarious. It was more like a growling, but
Dude, man. This
that was hilarious.
so hilarious, man. That was one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. So it's so painful to listen to. Didn't you get a vasectomy too?
No.
Okay.
I want one though. I want one.
No, you don't.
I don't.
No, you can get one.
I feel like it's
We'll talk
safe.
about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did you hear the story from last
Doesn't hurt
week?
at all.
Yes.
You still want it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a safer choice for us to get the vasectomy.
It truly is.
than them getting their
It
tubes tied.
truly is.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You're not wrong.
Can you have them knock you out? Is that an option?
I want to watch it.
Sit up here, Doc.
You're sick, man.
I
You're
was
sick.
just staring at the ceiling the whole time, clenching my teeth.
Did they give you a stuffed animal to hold on to? Anything like that?
No.
No.
Oh man.
I'd have been dude, give me more than one value.
They did use a rubber band to secure my phallus to my t-shirt so that it wasn't in the way of the procedure. That was a little bit weird.
All right, that's what it is. I don't want it anymore.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's not do this again.
Oh, it just makes me want to it's nervous laughter. It's I can't. Oh, it's so it sounds so
terrifying.
painful. But it is the safer option.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a tool. It is a safer option. Holy crap, though. I would seriously say like, hey, I don't care. Put me under. I don't care. I've been put under.
I would want to get put under after David's story.
Yeah, I've been put
that.
under a lot of times. I've had a lot of surgeries. I don't care. Put me under.
I'd pay a lot of money to go back and get put under for that. A lot of money.
Like, yeah, it for one, when it hits you, it's like cool, and then it's like,
You're just out.
boom, you're out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
And you're just waking up, you
I've
know?
never had an unconscious procedure before, so I'm like actually scared of general anesthesia that knocks you out.
For me, what scares me is the IV. Every time the IV is what scares me.
Yeah, is it big?
Yeah. Huh?
Is it big, or is it just like a normal IV?
Oh, it's always in a normal IV.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
fine
also
with
tape it
those.
to your hand and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they secure it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of waiting, and then like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
when you go in and they're questioning you the whole time, making sure you're coherent or whatever, you know what's going on. And like when I got in there, at least they were all joking and having a good time. You know,
Yep. Everybody in there was.
Nobody
Oh,
was
that
like-
would make me feel so much better.
yeah, they were all having a good time, and then they made me like do some stuff, and we were having fun, and then I was out. You know,
Yeah.
The second to last time I was in there, I was getting my ACL fixed on my right knee. And that was like a year ago or a year and a half ago. And I asked the guy, I'm like, when he's prepping me for surgery, I'm like, hey, before you go in there, I want to see what that ACL looks like that you're putting inside my leg. And he's like, okay, I'll show it to you. I'm like, cool. It's like, if I'm going to pay the money, I want to see it. I want to see what it looks like. And the dude, right as he put the IV in me, he's like, oh yeah, man, here's what it looks like. It's like, that's the last thing I saw was boom. It
As
looked
you're
like
fading away.
all I remember is it looking like a dog toy, like one of those ones that are like kind of long with a knot on the top and the bottom,
yeah,
and like a plastic, like a white backed plastic thing with a plastic front over it. Like, so it was just like, here it is, dude. And then I was out, you know? It's like, oh man, really, dude? Like, come on.
hell yeah.
How you gonna do that to me?
I imagine it would look like a piece of that like squid jerky. Remember when we went to that Pacific Islander store and we got that squid jerky? It
Yeah.
was disgusting.
Island hits, man.
Island Hits, yeah, dude. I love that place.
Yeah, that place is awesome, man.
So, squid jerky?
Down
It's
to
like,
Island
it's
Hits.
like long, thin, like kind of pinkish strips.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking it would look like, but I guess I was a little off base there.
That's how my ACL did look. After I tore it, like it was all shredded up. It looked like what you're talking about. I actually have pictures of that if you want to see it.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, I'd read a statistic years ago that it probably was way off, but it said something like 0.01% of people that go under general anesthesia don't wake up. And that just scared the crap out of me.
It used to scare me. It really did. You can ask Rachel. It used to freak me out.
Yeah, that freaked me out too. 1%. That's what the population of prison in America.
Yeah.
Is 1%. That's a lot of
It's
people.
like 0.01.
Oh,
For me, what I'm more
It's still small, but if you're thinking like in the vastness of like 300 million people in the
yeah.
U.S.,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's still
for me, what I'm more scared of is the being under and waking up during the surgery and like not being able to tell them that I'm awake and I can feel everything. That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
But the like one surgery I had, I can't remember which one it was, but I specifically remember the doctor saying that I woke up and they had to put me back down real quick.
At least you remember.
Why would they tell you that?
I don't freaking remember. I don't know why he told me that. Yeah, but I definitely remember one of my surgeries them telling that.
They're probably
Might
just
have
not
been on my
excited. They go through like thousands of surgeries, so something new that happens, they're probably like, "Oh yeah, this happened. This is so cool. You woke up and were like stuff hanging out of you."
Oh man, yeah.
I'm sure like
Woke up immediately, stood up, and just like looking around like an ostrich, trying to.
Right,
where's my car keys?
right. Well, so how's your guys' week? Let's get to that. How's your week, Jack?
Oh, it was good. Can't complain.
Nice. Did you do anything crazy?
Not really.
Did you do anything mildly crazy?
No.
Did you do anything normal?
Yeah, it was a normal week, man. Very normal week.
Let me guess. You played some video games.
Yeah, I played video games. I played a lot of Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Nice.
I saw you playing something the other day.
Is it skin flute?
Oh, God,
That's every day.
I don't remember. It'll come back. It'll come to me. Continue.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Skin Flute.
Connor, what about you, my man?
Didn't really do anything new. Listened to a lot of music. Played some games. So,
Any new music?
well, I went back and just added all the good songs from Rock Band and Guitar Hero and all that to my Spotify list or whatever. And nothing super great, but just old stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, that's about it.
Rad.
Cleaning the house
And-
too. Yeah.
Huh?
Cleaning the house too. A lot of chores.
Yeah.
I don't know, me and Kyle were talking the other day about my ceiling because it's got this like painted on. Well, I guess like a lot of ceilings, really. It's just this. What is it, Kyle? You've done.
It's like a stucco, like plaster
Yeah.
sheet.
It's just over the plywood. It's just this
Yeah.
compound. Well, it's been coming off my ceiling for a while now. Just because like the roof doesn't leak, but I've got like a heater that uses steam heat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But the blower, I don't think it works because like all the steam just comes out and just goes right up to the top of the ceiling.
It's messing all kinds of stuff up a bit.
Yeah. So I'm like, I got tired of seeing it, So I'm like, I'll start ripping some of it off. So I'm ripping it, and everything's going normal up until I get to this thicker chunk. I'm like, what's up with this, So I'm just like, fuck it, and I just like, I like ripped it down, and it like, it's duct tape on like the inner layer. So the duct tape line goes all the way across my ceiling and then starts cutting back towards my couch. So I've got this like L shape in my ceiling now.
Oh my god.
So like, fuck it. I got a kitchen knife and I cut it off. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep tearing that duct tape, dude. So I just got this L shape going on, and like I should have left it, but whatever, dude.
Yeah, when I saw it today, I was like, wow, it looks like there was two houses that were put together right here. It's the weirdest thing. It's crazy. It's almost like they built on right there or something.
I think that whole thing is just a couple of sheds put together.
Yeah.
That's all I think it is,
Yeah.
Houses in Joplin, man.
It's crazy. That's a crazy house.
Ours we bought and it looked really nice inside. It had a lot of like unique design elements that the guy that lived there before us put in. Like it had like fake crown molding over the doors and this like caddy corner entertainment center thing. And like I went in there and I'm like, dude, this all looks really great. And there's one in the bedroom too, so we've got 2 TVs mounted in the house. And then like the longer we lived there, the longer I started to realize that this guy didn't have any clue what he was doing. And like all the construction work on this stuff is totally like just terrible. So eventually I'm gonna have to knock out a whole bunch of stuff and redo a whole bunch of stuff. Just like, houses in Joplin, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no duct tape in the ceiling. So
That you know of.
yeah.
Let me come over. I'll start ripping that stuff down, dude. I'll find that duct tape.
I'll find that duct tape.
That's awesome. Well, Caleb, do you have a good week?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I'm doing my job responsibilities, and then I'm doing my boss's because he's taking a trip to out of the country. Narrowed it down to Canada or Mexico. So, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I bought a bunch of stuff for my tenants because they're losing heat in the house. So I gotta go in there, put some sort of door sealer. Hopefully that'll fix it. If not, I gotta replace the doors, which sucks.
I forgot you bought that house, man.
Yeah.
Damn. So how does that house look compared to when you showed it to me?
Oh no, not that house. No, they bulldozed that house. Oh, okay. Yeah. The city of Joplin condemned that piece of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
they're
remember
like-
that house. I was like, dude, you've been working on that?
Yeah, this whole time.
every time I like drove by it, I was like, that thing looks pretty beat up from the outside.
Yeah, the inside looked pretty good, and then I moved in with Nicoya, and then I let somebody rent that from me, and I don't know, they stole the copper wire out or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. Then I told the guy like, hey, I don't want this, and then he just let it rot for a year, and the city of Joplin bulldozed it down. because the guy wouldn't do anything with it. I mean, granted, like his son was dying or something like that, so he didn't have the time to do it. But yeah, they just bulldozed it. It's just an empty park, like an empty lot now, on Joplin
Really?
Avenue. Yeah.
Wow.
No, my new house I bought, it's got 7 acres. It's beautiful. But there's a second property on it, and I fixed it up, and I've got tenants living out of it now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get horses next year. And on a unrelated note, yeah,
That's cool.
2023. Here come
Hells
the
yeah,
horses.
Not the horses from Jackson's Spirit sequel. I
They'll probably all be those spirit horses.
yeah.
Yeah.
Having penis fights and stuff.
Nice.
Bet Nicoya is like super stoked she's gonna get horses, right?
Oh yeah.
It's all
yeah.
her, I'm imagining, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, bees are this year. Bees are this year. I'm
Bees
getting
are this
year. Yeah. Horses next year. Just because horses cost more than bees apparently.
Oh yeah.
But you get more bees, so I think it's a wash really.
Yeah. A lot more bees.
Yeah, a lot more bees. Like hundreds of more, maybe thousands.
And if you get enough, maybe you can ride the bees somehow and use them to your liking. Just fly around, fly around where you live,
They can assume the form of a horse, but they can also fly. They can have big penises or small penises.
Sorry, Nicole, we're not getting horses. We're getting twice as many bees. How many ever bees it takes to make them horse shaped?
We'll get enough bees that we can both ride bee horses. The kids can ride bee horses. Oh man. That's the American dream, Caleb. I want a bee horse. Our forefathers died for you to have those bee
They
horses.
did specifically for bee horses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, bees are in though, man. I'd
They
like
are.
to get bees, but I don't think I can legally get them where I live in the city of Joplin. I don't know. Can you just get a beehive in your
Yeah.
backyard?
Oh yeah. It's good
Oh,
beehive.
okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Probably-
They'll send you like an angry letter if it's not allowed, and then you got like
That's
a year to
true.
get rid of them.
And they'll be like, they were there when I moved in.
Yeah, I just gave them a home.
You're gonna have to pay if you want to move these.
If anything, it's good for the environment, man.
Yeah.
I wish they'd make like wasps illegal,
Oh yeah,
just kill them all.
yeah. We can start that. We'll go on a crusade right now and just like go at
Hell
be
yeah.
super prejudiced against wasps.
Dude, my house has a wasp problem, dude. It's like crazy.
Dang.
Like this one day I was like grilling and I noticed like all these wasps were like going into this crack by my window, like by my front door. So I'm like, I wonder, so I got this can of Raid. I started shooting it in there, and I kid you not, like over 50 wasps came out of me
God.
because I kept like I don't know, like 10 would pop out, so I'd spray it some more. 10 more would pop out. It was crazy, dude. And then I did it again the next day, and it was about another like 20 or 30 wasps that I killed.
Oh my god.
One of them was like a beast, man. Like he was like 2 or 3 times bigger than the other ones, man. I was like, damn.
He was carrying a softball.
There was a time when I was in high school, and you remember Peter Hank, right? Obviously, his sister had just split up with her husband, and they had this old, it was a Cadillac, like an old '80s Cadillac DeVille, and I guess it was his, but both their names were on the title, or maybe her name was, I don't know. But he was like, he moved out, and he's like, "Don't sell that car." So she calls me, and she's like, "You want a free car?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want a free car." So I went over there and looked at it, and I guess it had been sitting outside for like months, and it was like middle of summer, late summer. And she's like, "Well, get in and see how it feels." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I get in and I sit down and I shut the door, and I'm like, "Man, this is really comfortable." And I feel sting on my left arm. And I looked over, and the left side of my body and the entire driver's side door panel is covered in red wasps, dude. I was out of the passenger side door so fast, dude, like running around, patting myself off, I'm freaking out, dude. Oh my god.
Were they also in the shape of something else?
Did they take the form of a horse? You thought fucking bee horses were crazy. The wasp horse comes for you. when the wasp thing comes for you, it'll fuck you up, dude.
No, my dad did the same thing though. We went back later on in the day, and he had a can of wasp killer Raid, and he sprayed it into the door panel, dude. And it was like an avalanche of wasps falling out of the bottom of this door, dude. It was insane.
I bet that was
Wasps.
satisfying.
Oh man, that word, dude. Wasps.
Yeah, wasps.
It sounds like it's 5 letters, but it's somehow like 6 syllables long. It's like wasps.
I just want to call them wops.
Yeah,
Wops.
that's the fun word.
Them wops after me.
Yeah, we've got a few places at our house where we could potentially get bad with wasps, but like they usually will just put up a little nest outside in the corner of the house, and I can spray it with Raid at the beginning of the summer, and they're just gone all year.
Hell yeah. And they come to my house.
Yeah, but I've got
hang out.
my garage isn't very well sealed. There's like places that you can get through like the top and bottom of the ceiling of the garage into this little like storage room that we have in the garage. Like up there, dude, it could you could have a swarm up there. Like I don't know why they haven't nested in there yet, but
Charge them rent.
be a horse.
Why can't you just be a horse? What's your problem?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I tried to watch that Plan B movie that you guys recommended last year.
You said tried.
Yeah, we got like 20 or 30 minutes into it, and it just wasn't feeling it at all. So,
Well, you should watch it by yourself then.
why?
It's pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah. It goes places.
I just felt like
Yeah.
they tried really hard, and it just missed the mark for me. So we watched Year One instead.
Is it year one
Yeah,
with Jack Black?
yeah.
Nice.
Dude, we
Michael Cera.
we watch that movie like every month. It seems like
Yeah.
it's so funny, dude.
It's a good
It
one.
is.
But now I
Classic.
started playing Apex again. We played Apex Sunday night or Saturday night, something like that. Dude, I've been playing nonstop. I got addicted again, dude. I've got a problem.
The game is really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was telling Kyle, like, I can't believe we played Apex till like 1 in the morning. Like, what was up with that?
yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, and
I
I've
never do that.
Yeah.
been playing arenas. So like I get up at 6 a.m. to get ready for work, and I get eaten up, and we're both usually ready for work and school by like 6:30 ish. And I'll just play arenas till I got to take her to school. Then I'll come back and I'll eat a bowl of cereal and play another arenas match, and then go to work. And then I'll come home for lunch, eat lunch, play arenas, and then go back to work.
Dang,
Like-
bro.
Any chance I get to play games, I'm just playing arenas. It's a fun game, man. But I'm probably gonna stop playing it in the mornings and on my lunch break.
It's crazy.
I can recognize a problem, when I've got a problem.
Yep. Addiction's real, man. Especially with video games.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, I almost failed a semester of college because of Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. True story.
Man, I watched I finished that Invasion show on Apple TV. Show was freaking awesome. It's got a cool arc, but it like starts
How's
off
the art, Kyle?
It's so good.
Is it cool?
It's cool. The world's normal, aliens show up, defeat the aliens, you think the season's over, and then it's like, oh nope, there's another alien threat or something like that, that kind of cool arc. I like that, when they it looks like they wrapped it all up, and then nope, there's more. But I won't ruin all the cool stuff that happens in the middle. But
What's it on?
Apple TV.
Of course it is, man. I see you get it already.
Yeah.
I
Invasion
really wanna
and
watch
Foundation.
Foundation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the
Speaking
process
of
of watching
super good
Foundation.
shows. This is kind of off topic, but also on topic. I took Eden to Books A Million over the weekend to get a new book for her. She reads before bed. And we were in line, and that shelf in the very front where you wait in line, they've got all of like the really popular stuff right there. On the bottom shelf, dude, they had 2 Invincible compendiums, dude. They were graphic novels that were like the size of a Bible, but like,
Oh wow.
the height and width of a comic book, dude. They were huge. And I just like picked them up. They're like $65 a piece. And I was like flipping through them, and I'm like, no, I don't want to see anything. But the first season ends like a third of the way through the first compendium. So it's like they could
wow.
reasonably have 6 more seasons, and I'm assuming he's still writing it. So
How tempted were you to buy it?
so tempted, dude. It's crazy.
Wasn't that your number 1 show of last year?
Yeah.
It was? Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson got me the first 2 volumes. I have them up there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I
And
noticed
that ends where the first season ends, right, Jack? Is what you told me.
No, that ends at the end of the first episode, pretty much.
Oh, both those comics you got me
Yeah,
end at the end of the first episode.
yeah.
Dang.
Because whenever I was flipping through it, I noticed in the first episode, I was like, well, I don't see anything that like shows Omni-Man as a bad guy yet. And then I had to get to the second volume, and I was like, okay, now this is where it turns. So I was like, I gotta get at least Kyle to this point. So
I haven't seen it yet. Isn't he more of a family man instead of a villain?
I mean, you have to watch the show to find out. It's
wild and crazy.
Is it? Yeah, I saw the one where he's like just like beating the crap out of the Justice League or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like that scene, it was pretty brutal. Just
Wow, that was ruined. That you like just watched that out of nowhere.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I know.
That's
You know,
crazy.
Just scroll through
God,
Facebook,
dude.
like yeah.
That's
well, that's the end of the first episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that doesn't give really anything. I mean,
you gotta watch it.
Yeah. No context.
it ruins-
No context.
it ruins the first part of the first episode for you. But I mean, it's not going to ruin the whole season for you.
Oh yeah.
just the first episode.
Oh man, the season finale for that show is crazy, man.
I watched that scene again with his son, and I was just like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like,
Yeah,
I
it-
just looked it up on YouTube because Kyle had mentioned something about it, and I'm like, I don't know if I missed something. I watched it again. I think I may have been eating dinner when I watched that scene, and so I was kind of distracted a little bit. So I watched it like I was all in on it. I was like, "Dude, it's good stuff."
It's wild.
How was your week?
My week was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finished Invasion, and then
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I finished Invasion. That was cool. Yeah. The kids are growing up, you know, they're getting bigger.
yeah.
I think what Caleb meant to say was, "How's your weak knees, man?"
Yeah. Still weak.
Low blow.
Yeah. I've got two different stories. You guys get to choose it because I want you guys to choose what timeline we're going on. We're going to split the timeline. I've got a romantic comedy story, a true story about my past, and it probably has no comedy or romance in it. And then I've got an action horror or thriller, and once again, it probably doesn't have any of that in it either.
Okay, before you tell your stories in, or Jackson go.
Let's let the fate decide.
Hey, you got a chance, Q?
I don't have a chance, Keith.
What's it gonna be?
All right, before we do those, before we choose, do you have any stories about you just like wrecking really hard or crashing, or because I want to hear the story about you two crashing?
You remember that story?
Sort of. That was a long time ago. We were leaving. We were like one of the last ones to leave too for some reason.
Yeah, you're like the last one to leave.
Yeah, I can't remember why we were leaving so late.
I don't know. You
honest.
stayed. You used to stay after. Remember to help clean out Rush
yeah,
Card.
Yeah, because I was extra. That's right.
Yeah, you had to clean out the queue and let all the calls flood in.
Yeah, I always volunteered to be the last person, like an idiot.
You were dedicated.
I was.
Company man Caleb. That's what they called you.
But yeah,
He's a lifer.
I'm a lifer until they fire me. Then I'm not. Then the place hurt me so bad.
Yeah.
It was like a weird snowstorm because we haven't seen snow in a while, and it was just like really icy and snowy. And all I remember is me being an idiot and not going super slow, but just going the normal speed on that stupid windy curve that has no lights, no indication whatsoever that there's turns coming up. And then,
Like right before that, I remember telling you, like, dude, look, it looks like we're flying through space.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because like how big the snow fight, we were in like
a blizzard.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon, and
Yeah.
just light speed, and like, the next thing we know, me and Kyle are holding on to each other. It was really intimate, to be honest. It was an intimate moment. Like I've never been that close to another man on an emotional level than what I was with him that night. I would have been okay if we died right there, but we didn't. We did not die. We survived. I can't remember what was said. I know I was laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Frightening.
It's like, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we were about to go off that freaking hill.
we're like, ah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden the car just stops.
Yeah, thank God.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So you're going around the curve. Then what happens? Do you launch, Or do you just start going down a hill?
We just start going towards a barbed wire fence, like in like a tree combo.
Yeah, so there's this hill, there's this barbed wire. The barbed wire is right before the big drop off on the hill.
Okay.
I've seen that place a lot. It's not that I don't know if you can remember, but like going towards Neovox, there was one curve and then it curved into another curve. It was that first curve when you're going to, so going from is that second curve, but it was right there. And there's a nice little hill, so I mean that would have been a terrible time to go down.
Oh yeah.
And somehow I was able to reverse out of there.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah, that Malibu, like it's still going strong. I just sold it last year too. Bought it for like $400 back in 2010, I want to say, and sold it last year for $800. So I doubled my money on it. So it was, wow. I know, right?
And you got some good use out of it. So
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. It smelled terrible. But 2 days later,
did the car also come with its own wasp horse?
no, it did not. I wish it did. I probably would still have it. Maybe Bee Horse, not the Wasp Horse, because that's terrible. But somewhere in the same wintertime, going down 7th Street, because it was really icy and snowy. I mean, like terrible. Nobody knew how to drive. But I was going down 7th Street towards, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe I was going to work then too. But or Walmart, coming down Main Street, somebody couldn't stop, and I did this sick maneuver. I say sick maneuver. It was just like random chance that I did it because I was going fast and they were supposed to stop. They didn't stop. They were going, and I kind of like swerved my car, and it faced, like I was facing their driver, and then I swerved back into my lane and kept going, and I was like this, and then then I was gonna like, okay, you got to do something cool. Got to do something cool when that car pulls up, because they decided to turn because they couldn't go straight anymore, and they didn't even stop by me, so I couldn't do like a what's up or anything like that. They like stopped like 2 cars behind me, so I didn't see the embarrassment in their face, and that was pretty fun too. But other than that, no other crashes.
Yeah.
So it's just a bad winter.
Wow.
Rom-com.
Rom-com?
Rom-com.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Okay, so I was okay. Let me set the time frame. This is before Ryan Reynolds was a household name, and when bacon was still only in the breakfast time. I was a degenerate back in Florida. Just tons of bad stuff all the time. So one night we ran out of like booze and other things like drugs. Can I say that? Yeah, I should be able to say that. Drugs.
Yeah, why not?
Drugs.
Yeah.
So we only had like some money, and I was the only one with the ID, so we decided to get Duster because like whatever it takes to get there. So we all loaded into this car.
I got some spray paint.
Yeah, spray paint. I saw a movie where they like sprayed it and huffed it in. I'm not that ballsy, but yeah, we wanted to get messed up on something, so we went to Walgreens or CVS or whatever the grocery, not grocery, but the pharmacy was in the area. Picked up a couple of cans of that. There was we were in a red Durango, and there was this girl that I really liked, and there was my buddy and the left of me, and then the couple that was driving us there. Went there, bought a couple cans, and we started huffing it, and I was yeah, I know. And, it's not a good story. It's not a pretty picture about me.
What now?
Like
Air duster.
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, you huff them in, and
Connor
like
said spray paint. I was like, wait, hang on.
same thing. Like it's
It was like
not
a scene
healthy
out of
option.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Witness me. He just sprayed it.
What a lovely day.
I will personally send you to Valhalla.
Spray me, Caleb. Spray me.
Yeah, I start huffing it, and I go so hard. Huffed it way more than I should have, and I pass out like anybody would on that stuff.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I wake up in the parking lot, and I'm like, get up, we gotta go. And then I sit down. I'm like, who pissed on my seat? So I pissed myself right next to the girl that I really liked. I remember a couple of things like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. because that's how you sound when you're on it. And I didn't. That's a spoiler, I guess I can say that part. But we get back in. We get back to the house. You know, they're like, clean the piss up, Caleb. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I will. So I grabbed bleach because I was an idiot. And I just poured it all over their back seat. I am not a good friend at this point in my life. She left because she didn't want anything to do with me because I passed out on the can of air and pissed the seat and then ruined her best friend's car seat, which is okay because this is the wrong part of that. I don't have herpes today because I pissed myself on a can of air. So I found out a couple weeks later that she had the herpes. And if I didn't do that stupid stuff, I probably would have had it. So, I recommend Air Duster to everybody.
You heard it here, folks.
So yeah,
Take some Air Duster and it'll keep you from getting herpes. Air Duster, the herpes away medication for you.
The number one doctor's recommended herpes prevention method.
Jackson, how much does that cost?
$5.95, I think. I don't know.
Valtrex.
Only for men of qualifying age.
I've always been afraid to buy Air Duster out of judgment.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm like afraid to be judged for buying it.
Yeah.
Just go get
And
some
the thing
Kool-Aid.
is, I do have like a dusty computer right now, and that's the sole purpose for it. But I'm gonna walk in there and just buy just the Air Duster and be like, "It's for a dusty computer," and you'd be like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "No, it really is."
It's 3 a.m. You're dusting your computer right now.
You need 4 cans for that.
It's really dusty.
Yeah.
Dude, I did it once at the skate park and I just I remember I hit it and it was like you were saying, your voice gets really deep.
Yeah.
And then I heard like noises coming in and out and my
Whoa.
vision was going black in and out. And it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then I was just like, whoa. And then I got on my skateboard and tried to go up the little metal pyramid. And I just like went left really sharp, then right really sharp, and then just laid myself out on the pyramid and just started laughing hysterically, dude. Then I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
One and done.
Yeah. You could like die from that, right? I'm pretty sure you can die from that.
You definitely can.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for the one time that I did it.
Yeah.
The time that I did it, I was just like, "Is this like helium?" I didn't know it was anything like that. Like, someone told me it was like, you got to put your shirt over it because the chemicals, like, you just want the gas. I was like, makes sense. And I was like, shh. Oh man! Wow! Dude, everything's pulsating.
Oh god.
Everything's pulsating.
That's how everything was, man. It felt like I don't know, like the light intensity or whatever it was pulsating,
dude.
and also like my hearing was pulsating.
It's just like your whole consciousness is pulsating.
I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. It's not a good feeling.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Devin did like 2 cans while he was at the skate park that day by himself.
Oh my god.
He just kept doing it, dude. And I'm like,
He's
What's
like, this
wrong
must
with
be what getting high feels like. I'm gonna do more. I never did Air Duster because I always just
you.
thought in my head, this is gonna be the one that kills me. Is Air Duster.
yeah.
And I felt the same way for like huffing gas, all that different crap,
Yeah.
huffing E or whatever whatever the kids want to call it.
Huffing E?
Ethanol. Doing X.
Ethanol, yeah.
I was like, what, epinephrine? Like,
Yeah. Maybe some P, maybe some G, but definitely E.
So my story had a happy ending, is what I was saying.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
No herpes is
Okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
No herpes, sorry.
The action thriller horror.
That's a different timeline. We chose the rom-com.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
We only get one.
Yeah. There's another alternate universe or timeline that we're on.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So we gotta have a reason to bring you back, but
Oh yeah, maybe.
we'll bring back alternate timeline Caleb.
He's a real piece of shit.
Probably a murderer too.
Yeah, oh yeah, killed puppies.
Do
for
wear
sure.
sunglasses everywhere. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, and when it's not, it's on the back of his head.
Oh, dude, those guys are the worst,
Oh
man.
my god.
Or they're hanging in the back of the shirt part too. Yeah.
Don't you just want to rip those glasses off? Those guys be like, put these on right. You know? What makes you think you're so cool that you can wear them backwards?
I hate the guys that wear flat bill hats, but they're not. They're just resting very, very lightly on the top of their head. So it's like they have two heads.
Yeah.
One head. And then,
Two heads are better than one. Like the Pope.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like Hat Wars from Key and Peele. Have you seen that skit?
Yeah.
Except like for real. I'm just like, dude. My sister-in-law dated one of those guys, and I was like, really?
Did he have a really nice
One of these
hairdo?
guys? No.
No?
I'm pretty sure he had like the really tight fade with the really short on top, and then like the lightning bolt or something in the back. Or
Oh,
No, that's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
At least you could see it too, because he didn't pull the hat all the way down
No.
on his head.
Let me guess. He also had maybe a notch or two in his eyebrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Did he have a tap
That's
out
cool.
shirt?
And he wore like Bulls jerseys.
Really?
If I had to guess, that guy's favorite music artist is probably the Mamas and the Papas.
You're probably right, Jack.
I don't know. What should I have said to make it funnier, Kyle?
What about Limp Bizkit?
I don't know. What should you have said?
I don't know.
I thought it was okay.
I was trying to go with like something off Barry Manilow.
Very nice.
Yeah. If you love Barry Manilow, you're going to love Cops TV show. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I try to make weird comparisons.
Nice. Well, Caleb, in this universe, do you have any other stories? Any other thing crazy? Any stories?
I don't want to give too much out because I definitely want to come back someday. And,
Perfect.
I'm a pretty private guy, really. That was an incredible movement that I just did for that. Because I don't
Oh,
share
dude, let's
too
clap.
much.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not necessary. I'm bowing right now.
So you're giving us just the tip.
Yeah, just the tip.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Just the tip.
Can't wait.
Good.
I gave you all just the tip.
The tip being you'll never get herpes as long as you do air tests. So.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, there's the
You're
tip.
welcome, America, or not just anybody that's. I'm not. And I'm not saying like having herpes is a life changer. I'm not shaming anybody that has it by any means. I'm just saying if you don't want it,
Right.
like, there's that way.
This isn't an episode of Family Guy.
I'm sure there's been presidents that have had herpes.
Oh yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure most of them. do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
Probably the last four.
Shoot.
If I had to guess.
yeah. At least syphilis on a couple of them for sure.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Just
Why
how
do you
it
think
goes.
Why do you think they had to airlift that one to the hospital?
Yeah. The most important thing is they didn't let their STI define them.
Oh,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Still went
right.
and they won the election fair and square.
They're still living a normal life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Still eating well done steak with ketchup.
Yep.
Some of them trying to overcompensate for the herpes. But
I get that. John F. Kennedy definitely had it.
Think so?
I think so. Yeah, he had to, right? He was. Bill
it-
Clinton should have had it too. I would imagine.
yeah, JFK definitely had it because he was like one of the people to like get to Madonna like later in life.
Oh yeah, yeah. Later,
You know,
yeah. Old Madonna. Yeah.
from what I hear, she got pretty used up.
Madonna?
Oh, not Madonna.
Marilyn Monroe. Yeah,
I think Marilyn Monroe.
I knew who you were talking
you guys
about.
talk about Madonna like that, like
Well,
God,
Madonna
man.
too.
Yeah.
But just different timelines. Yeah, different eras of time. Same amount of usedness though, probably. If I had to guess, Madonna probably had to see more bigger sausage man meat. If I had to guess, I mean,
Back off
Yeah.
Madonna, dude.
what are you talking about, dude?
Dude, I'm talking about 007. Which one is it? Is it Die Another Day?
Yes.
Listen to Die Another Day, Jackson.
I'm not gonna back off Madonna.
Do it.
Is that a Pierce
Back
Bronson?
off her, Jack.
It's the Pierce Brosnan
Yeah.
one. It's the only good part of the movie.
Oh yeah. I liked him as 007, but I was a kid when I watched it, so I would never watch it now as an adult. But as a kid, like I loved him
Yeah.
as a 007.
What's your
was the same
guys'
thing.
favorite Bond movie?
What's my favorite Bond movie?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Casino Royale.
Same.
Yeah, whatever the one where he's getting like whacked in the nuts with that rope knot. That's
Casino
my favorite.
Royale.
Is that okay? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Not because of that scene, but that was a big
That's
part of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big
What's
part
yours,
of it.
Jack?
I'm gonna say Skyfall.
Mine's Skyfall as well. Yeah. Skyfall is so good. dude.
That follows pretty good.
I've actually been thinking about spend some time running through all the 007 movies again. Like, I think starting from Pierce Brosnan, I'm not going to go all the way back to.
Oh yeah.
The only Pierce
Sean
Brosnan
Connery?
one that's good enough to watch is Goldeneye.
Oh,
So,
GoldenEye.
Yeah, watch that one if you want to watch a good one. The other ones are all one-liners.
Okay, yeah.
Especially the one with Halle Berry. It's
That's Die Another Day.
That
Yeah.
one was pretty good. I remember seeing that one.
yeah. I remember seeing that
Turn
one as
the
a
audio
little
off.
kid too, and I was like, "Oh man, this movie's awesome." And then I rewatched it. Like,
Oh,
I
really?
can't remember how long ago, but I remember rewatching it, just thinking like, "Why did I ever think this was good?"
Well,
He only says one-liners. Literally every scene he says is "Saved by the Bell" or something like that.
I will say, Dr. No with Sean Connery is pretty great.
Yeah.
yeah, Dr. No's great.
Octopussy's great.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Octopus is
Yeah, that's a
amazing.
classic one.
I'll be honest, I've never seen any of the older 007s like before the Pierce Brosnan
Really?
series.
Jackson, go relax.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the next Bond? Because I know Craig, his time's coming up.
It's going to be Amelia Clark.
$10 says it's gonna be a girl.
$10.
Yeah, $10.
I don't think they'll do it. I think they'll keep James Bond a guy.
I think Tom Hardy's the front runner right now, but I think Idris Elba wants to be.
Idris Elba would be great.
I think he'd be great. Yeah.
I think that Tom Hardy would not be great. Tom Hardy's great at specific things, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He just can't do everything.
He needs to make another Mad Max movie. Is what he needs to do.
for sure.
Hell yeah,
Right.
man.
Yeah, in the same universe too, not like a remake of it. You know.
Right. I
like
want a sequel to the one that he was the Fury Road.
Yeah,
The Mother's Milk one.
yeah. His tongue sticking
I
out.
had a baby brother, and he was perfect in every way.
Witness me.
Love that.
Yeah.
Did you guys know DMX died like a year ago?
Yeah.
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 I just found out like 2 days ago. It didn't really like shake me or anything because it was a year ago. And it was really just his movies that I like Cradle to the Grave, and that's
Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh,
First Fast and Furious.
was he?
Yeah, he was in the first Fast and Furious, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, me either.
He was the guy who gets beat in the first street race. Like, and he's like pretty much racing, and if he wins, he gets in a threesome at the end.
Oh,
And as he's
yeah.
getting beat, he's like, "No,
That's right.
sound right.
That's
Yeah.
right. He was also he made a movie in 2019 called The Fast and the Fierce. I want to watch it. It's basically Fast and Furious, but like not.
They're fierce.
He's like, I'm back to get this threesome. Did he get it?
I hope he did."
Yeah, for sure.
That threesome in the sky.
He's getting it up there.
You bet.
Where my dogs at? Well, Connor had a good question.
Yeah, so I was doing my thing, and this came to me. I was thinking, what would it be like to be the real John Bon Jovi for a day? So that's your first question. But then, going a little bit deeper, how many lives do you think he would touch? Because obviously he's such a celebrity, you're gonna influence a lot of people. And then how many of those are gonna be women? So
Those are the questions.
if anyone wants to start, I can go if you don't. If you guys want.
Well, I guess I'll get it started. John Bon Jovi, at one point or another, in 1989, actually, it was. He did a concert in Moscow. It was a pretty famous concert, and people think that it was set up so that all the civilians in Moscow, in Russia, would, break the mold and start thinking radically and for themselves. And I think if I was John Bon Jovi, today I would go to North Korea. And I would do the same thing.
Nice.
I would do it for them. Yeah.
Nice.
John Bon Jovi's coming to a country near you to liberate.
Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I
Didn't
would
Dennis
do it.
Rodman try to do that?
He tried.
Yeah.
But he's not John Bon Jovi.
That's true. He's not. He's not.
Even Kim Jong Un's got to like John Bon Jovi.
He's got to.
Yeah.
Music has more power than governments. I
Yeah,
found
dude.
out, and governments are legit scared of music
Yeah.
Yeah.
for good
seriously
reason.
are.
You can incite a crazy riot with the right music and the
Oh,
right
yeah.
people.
You think Kim Jong Un doesn't live on a prayer? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like a Footloose, Music led to dancing, and all those kids were free
Right.
at that point.
Yep.
Right.
Couldn't touch him.
No, gun
They
it.
finally let demons into the town.
That's all it takes. Some demons.
Yeah.
Now they have all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I did a little bit of digging on this one too. If I were John Bon Jovi for a day, so the guy's worth $419 million, right? That's his net worth.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Which I also found out net worth is the total sum of all your assets minus the debt that you owe. I don't know how much debt this guy has because I feel like he should be richer. But anyway, I would pay off all my debt, sell all my assets, keep $8 million because that's how much I need to live $200,000 a year for the next 20 years. Guy's 60, you know, he's probably going to die by the time he's 80. You know, you're good for that. So then you've got $411 million that you can donate to meaningful charities.
Nice.
So
Nice, David.
Underfunded cancer research or smart ways to grow plants in the desert, you know?
Hell yeah.
Or maybe you could spend that money and just go to space. You can be like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, just go up there for 10 seconds. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'd wake up, not me, the next day and be like, where the hell's all my money? You know, why am I living in a 3-bedroom in Joplin?
Now wanted.
How to ruin John Bon Jovi's life. That's awesome. So mine's not as noble as that. Mine, 1998, John Carpenter came out with a movie called Vampires. Did not watch it, but he came out with 2002 Vampires Los Muertos with Derek Bliss being the good guy, and that was played by Bon Jovi. And the Vatican's all like, "Hey, let's go to Mexico and like, you know, kill these vampires." He's like, "Deal," and he kills all the vampires. Yeah, it's been a while since I seen it. But my first thing, like, if I had a day, like, I am going to John Carpenter. He's still alive, like, surprisingly, 73 years old. And I'd be like, all right, we're gonna do Vampires. We're gonna do Vampires, International Waters, Vatican City, Apocalypse. And this is how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna be in a bar in Florida enjoying my retirement because it's 20 years later. And Ashton Kutcher's gonna walk through and be like, "Hey, you know, I save all these people from like human slave trafficking, and I found out there's vampires here, and we need your help, Derek Bliss." And Bliss is like, "I got out of the game a long time ago," and Ashton Kutcher's like, "Bro, that doesn't matter. They're vampires, and it's your old crew from the Vatican City that's gone rogue and that's kidnapping these boys from churches, these altar boys." And Bliss goes, "Now it's personal." And whatever cool guy like those he would say. Yeah, exactly. And then he just like he goes to there's like montages of him not being old anymore and getting in shape and really doing the Stallone thing. And then he goes over there. Yeah, I don't want to give too much out, you know, because it's still a work in progress.
Right.
But the end of it, you know, because there's like this cardinal whatever bad guy.
The bad guy.
Bad guy. It never shows his face to it, which I think is pretty brilliant. Like, good for them for doing that. We'll go to the credits. So halfway through the credits, just like Marvel, it's going to be like Bon Jovi waking up from cryogenic freeze, like, what's happening? And you know, there's aliens there. And they go like bleep blorp or whatever alien stuff. And he instantly knows that's vampire talk. And then back to the credits, and then later on in the credit scene, it's Kevin Bacon, but as like the Cardinal, because he like takes the helmet off. It's Kevin, because they look kind of the same, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They really do. Yeah.
And he's the bad guy, and then he's like, "All right, let's do this again on another planet," and this sets it up for a fourth installment of Vampires in space. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that I would have to like write it all down and pitch it to John Carpenter before that day was up.
Film it all in a day, too.
The budget's there.
As long as you film in one day, all the post-production and animation can be done over the next
Later,
6 months.
Exactly.
Right? And then by the time Bon Jovi himself finds out that he's in this movie, it's already done and there's already a trailer.
Exactly.
I think based off that pitch right there, you pretty much just nailed yourself a movie. I mean, if I was a movie executive, I'd be like, you know what? I think we get Bon Jovi and Kevin Bacon to be in this. Sign me up for Vampire Hunters 3 in space. This time it's personal.
I did not spend that much time on that either.
I believe you.
Oh, that was fun.
Connor, did you have one, or are you just bringing the topic to the table?
Oh, I thought of something. It's not as cool as Caleb's.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking movie pitch.
Yeah, mine's not that cool either.
I didn't say mine wasn't cool.
Yeah, I guess mine ain't that cool. I guess I should go with mine since mine's the least cool.
No, dude. You might want to go ahead and go.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, just kidding. Dude.
oh,
All right, so first day, obviously the only day. What am I saying here? First thing I do, man, change the name of the band to Con Jovi. No more Bon Jovi. It's Con Jovi from here on out. Second, dude, I'm actually going to answer all the questions here because none of you guys actually answered all the questions.
Oh, God.
Second thing I'm going to do, no more dudes at my concerts. Why are we selling tickets to dudes? So, boom, all women at my concert. Number 3, I come in on like the wires and I'm flying. I'm flying through the crowd to start this concert, man. I'm touching everybody. Everybody's touching me. I'm touching all the ladies, man. So. All right, and then the last thing I do, man, no more living on a prayer. I'm renaming the song "Breathing in Some Air." And that's that, dude. Do that, man. I'm a legend, Con Jovi.
I was also thinking, like, what if you legally made yourself like a beneficiary of like 5% of all John Bon Jovi's earnings, and that's all you did that day? So that like legally,
Wow.
like unless I sign the papers, I will always get 5% of Bon Jovi's work.
Dang.
You mean Con Jovi?
Yeah, Jovi. All the royalties he's gonna get from the vampire alien movie.
So many royalties.
Yeah. 5% of every vampire slayer John Bon Jovi action figure sold.
There's at least 2 of them.
Yeah.
So Connor, does that song go? Whoa!
Breathing in some air.
None of the rest of the lyrics change. It's just that part.
I was breathing in some air.
Oh my god!
Breathe some air! Breathe some
oh god. You can do that whole song just. Fuck, what I would do is right before I came out with the song "It's My Life," before I kind of ruined my career, I would try to get together with Van Halen and Def Leppard to form a super band.
Hell yeah.
We would call ourselves Def John Van Bon Leopard Halen.
You say that one more time?
Def John. This is stupid since I said it. I was
You gotta get through it.
like, Def John Van Bon Leopard.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
I take it back. You got the best one, Jackson.
Say it again, Jack. Say it again.
Oh god, I don't know if I can get through it. Def John Van Bon Leopard Halen.
Oh, God, you're killing Kyle. Stop it.
Oh man. Someone get Kyle the Inhaler. He's dying.
Oh my god.
I mean, I really don't have like an ending to it after like the band name, I'd just be like, all right, well, we're gonna just
This is us.
yeah, this is the band now. This is how we make hits. I would have to write a hit now that I think about it.
Yeah. You can do it.
But yeah, I mean,
After all, you wrote the Crashing with Friends podcast theme song. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I do got that going for me.
What's that one called again?
The Crashing with Podcasts.
Yeah, our theme song. What's it called again? You gave it a name, right?
I called it the Crashing with Friends podcast theme song. I
Okay.
That's a solid name, really.
don't know. I can't remember if I did name it. I can't remember what it is. I don't know. I think I named it Sinclair or something. something exotic or something.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right. So, David, take it away. We're going to go through the new releases for movies, TV, and video games for the next quarter.
Yeah. If you don't hear your preferred media platform entry here, feel free to write in. I didn't write everything there was to write down. So,
Do we have an email account for people to write into, Connor?
Yeah, it's crashingwithfriends@gmail.com. If you want to send us something.
Solid.
So, yeah, if you guys have any questions for us or if you guys want us to talk about anything, just feel free to send us a message to that email address. And what was it again?
It's crashingwithfriends@gmail.com. We also have some social media stuff in the pipeline. We're not ready to discuss that yet, but it will be there pretty soon. 2022.
Woo!
First quarter.
Nice.
yeah. No dick pics.
Yep.
What do you want to do first? Games, movies, or shows?
Let's do shows, games, and movies.
Okay, so for shows, I got these from Polygon, so you may or may not have covered all the good stuff.
Okay.
Peacemaker comes out on HBO Max on January 13th, which is tomorrow. As of this recording, it will be Wednesday as of the release of this
Nice.
podcast. So I'm sure some people will have already watched it, but
Is that,
Now-
is that a Western?
No, it's that John Cena show. Did you see the new?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about already. Yeah.
Yeah.
it looks hilarious.
Yeah.
Should be awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed the last Suicide Squad movie quite a bit more than the first Suicide Squad movie. So if it keeps up with that same kind of humor, then I could probably get into it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's going to be episodic, like every week they're going to release them, or all of them at once. Probably every week, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like an HBO thing to do.
They're just straight taking a page out of Disney, out of Marvel.
Netflix did it to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can't just release a whole season at one time and expect people to just be cool with it. People watch it, forget about it. You know, you got to make them work for it. You know, that's what the weekly schedule is all about.
Truth.
Gets people
Fuck
talking.
commercials, man.
Yeah, commercial terrible.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Yeah.
Ozark season 4 comes out on the 21st.
Yeah.
Gotta be big.
Yeah. Connor, have you watched Ozark?
I got 9 days to do it, so I think I'll get through it. We'll see.
You'll blaze through it, man.
Have you
It's
started
so
it though?
good.
I've watched the trailers.
Nice. I think you'll love it once you get into
Yeah,
it.
it's good. It's real good.
Glad I got caught up on that. The Walking Dead finishes this year. On February 20th, the first episode comes out on AMC. I don't know if you guys watched that. I quit watching it like season, was it 10, where you meet the guy with the bat?
Negan?
Yeah.
So that made you stop watching it too? Because that's why I stopped watching it.
Well, like that happened, and I was like, man, this show just changed a lot. And then, like, the subsequent 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, now I'm bored.
yeah.
Like, you just,
Yeah.
I didn't get bored after those 3 or 4 episodes, because I mean, obviously that was the crescendo. That was the peak of the mountain
Right.
for intensity. But I felt like it kind of like ramped up like this, but then it kind of like tapered off like more level.
yeah.
Like, so I feel like the intensity was still there throughout the show, but I did not like the finale of the ending of that season. Like how they pretty much like finished off the whole Negan being a villain. And so ever since then, I've just kind of been like, meh, I don't care about this show anymore. Because between like that season and the first season, like I thought the first season was okay. Second season was pretty good. The one on the farm.
Yeah.
And then the third season, like the one where they get into the prison,
That was a good
think-
season.
I thought that was all right.
Fourth season was boring as hell.
Whole governor like season, that one was kind of all right.
That's the prison
He
season.
had a great gun,
Yeah.
like an AUG, right? Or something like that.
Something like that.
My thing with that show is like the beginning and the end of the episodes were good, and then the beginning of the seasons and the end of the seasons were good. So there's so much filler that you could just cut. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, season 4 was like from episode like 2 or 3 all the way to the like the semi finale or whatever, the episode before the finale was like them running around in the woods, like starving.
Was that the one with Tarnation?
I don't know.
That's the train yard place.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was like
Wait, is that the one with the cannibals?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I think it was also the same one where the tornado happened.
Oh
Maybe
man,
that was later.
I can't remember.
A
any
tornado
of these.
happened in Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. Wow, I bet that was wild.
Zombie NATO.
Walkers.
Walker NATO. Texas Walker NATO. Chuck Norris doing a roundhouse kick. And just like,
Cleaning up America.
yeah.
I don't hear you guys ever talk about this, but I'm sure some people like it. But Outlander season 6 is coming to Stars on March 6th.
Dude, my wife is addicted to that show. She's actually rewatching it right now.
Yeah,
All the way through.
I wanted to read the books really bad in high school, and then I found out there was a show, and I was like,
Yeah, my wife loves that show so much. She would leave me right now for the main actor of that show.
Nice.
A lot of people think he should be the next James Bond, and he's a really good actor for it.
yeah.
But I don't think my wife should leave me for him, though.
Yeah, I don't think that.
No,
Yeah,
it'd be really messed up.
yeah it would.
Would you leave your wife for him?
Yes.
Oh,
Go.
I was just gonna say, like, you guys don't have to leave each other for him. You can just be with him together.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can just
three-way.
accept- We can just
Yeah.
bring him into our family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
The holy.
was it the sister wives? You can be
Yeah,
his sister wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can be the sister wife. Oh my god, that's so messed up.
His brother hubba.
Holy Trinity.
Man, I only saw a second of that show like a few days ago, and the main actor guy was getting whipped like 100 times, and then the guy walked up. He's like, "I'm just gonna do it 100 more times." It was disgusting.
I hope
bro.
you're chill with that.
Yeah,
Like sexually.
and he was
You
like,
want
"This is
100 more?
he was like, "This is a work of art. Look at this." I was like, "Oh my god, this is weird, dude." I don't understand this.
It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Was it like splitting the skin? Was it like
Oh yeah,
he
it was like
mangled?
triangles all over his back. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
it
that
was
sounds
gross
He
looking.
had to
dude.
swap
Not fun.
hands because he got tired at 50.
Yep, something like that.
just every other 25 because
Yeah.
it starts to wear down.
Starts whipping his ass.
So that's all the shows. That's all the shows between now and April. That's Q1. So getting to the games now. I mean, all the notable shows.
Well, what are the rest of them?
Really?
Q1, dude. Q1, back off.
Let me get
him.
my phone out. There's a whole lot of them.
Was there?
Yeah.
Are you sure there's not anything in there that you're like, maybe I don't like it, but maybe Kyle and Connor and Jackson really do love it?
Dude, everything that wasn't there is stuff that I haven't even heard of before. So I was like, I
Really?
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some new cooking shows coming out in Q1.
Yeah, that's what dude, I'm ready for this new Gordon Ramsay show that starts this week.
What's
it
it
might have
called?
already started. It's like levels of like there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
levels or whatever.
And like the people at the top get first dibs at the food, and then as it goes down, people take the food and stuff.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
the platform, like on Netflix, that that horror thriller show that like people up here get all the good, like a food platform. Like there's still a bunch of food on it. It's good food, you know. And then as the level goes down, you get less and less food and more fecal matter. It's
It starts looking
sounds
like
like the
slop
show
at the
for
bottom.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And every week, you randomly get assigned a different level. They just like, and you're out, and you're like, oh no, crap, I'm at level 30. That sucks.
Damn.
Dang.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
It's a crazy movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah, on
Oh, okay.
Netflix. Yeah.
So these are the names of the shows. And I guess I didn't really think about this. I don't know if they didn't just list reality TV shows because it's Polygon, or if there weren't any like decent reality shows.
Housewives of Joplin.
But this is for January. Euphoria season 2, Naomi, Superman and Lois season 2. Has anybody watched that?
Nope.
I think my dad watches that.
Okay.
He likes it.
Peacemaker, Archive 81, Ozark season 4, Servant season 3, Astrid and Lily Save the World,
Good for them.
The
Now I know how it
After
ends.
Party, The Legend of Vox Machina. That's an anime. This is for February. Raising Dion season 2.
Oh yeah.
Pam and Tommy, Inventing Anna, Bel Air, The Walking Dead final season. This is for March. Outlander season 6, Shining Vale, Kung Fu season 2, Atlanta season 3, Bridgerton season 2, That's it.
Wow.
And my boy
The boys.
Butcher returns on June 3rd, but
Hell yeah.
that's way later in the year. So
Oh, was that? Did I say June?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
June 3rd. Yeah.
Did you guys see the trailer for that Bel Air show?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I
It's
saw
like
like a photo.
Yeah, it's like a
on Facebook.
redo of Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh no. Yeah, look at this guy.
Yep, that's the picture I saw.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just a picture. Watch the first episode.
You're not gonna. Yeah, that's true. Just say you're not gonna catch a kid like that doing that scene from season 4. It makes every grown man cry.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't he want me?
Why did you want me, Uncle Phil?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the games. You let me know if this isn't enough games for you, Kyle,
Okay.
or the audience. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction comes out on the 20th on all platforms besides the Switch.
Okay.
Probably not gonna play it.
Yeah, it doesn't look interesting to me at all.
No.
Pokemon Legends Arceus, January 28th on the Switch. I was going to buy this day one, and I saw the most recent trailer for it, and I'm not going to lie, man, it looks pretty janky. It looks like a kind of a crappy Breath of the Wild clone. It seems kind of empty. The frame rate's pretty bad. I don't really know anything about the combat or the like I watched that big Nintendo Direct that and like a 15-minute segment on that game, and I'm just like, I just don't see enough here, man. Like I get what they're trying to do, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait on reviews and watch a little bit more gameplay when it comes out to see. Anyway, Dying Light 2 is February 4th. That's on every platform, including the Switch, which is pretty impressive.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
That game looks awesome. Did you guys hear about how it's apparently going to take a couple hundred hours to
500.
Like 500?
500.
What?
Good God.
500 hours to 100% and at least 50 hours to beat, I think is what they said.
Yeah,
Or
all
maybe
main
80.
story and side quest.
Yeah.
Which that sounds reasonable. It's the 500 hours to fully complete it. That sounds crazy.
You're gonna go mad.
Yeah.
I wonder what they mean by fully complete the game, though.
Collect all the parts for.
Collect all the zombie teeth.
Yeah,
There
there's
we
some
go.
grind. There's some crazy grind.
Yeah. Which,
like
dude,
grinding.
people are complaining about it, and I'm like, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, there's plenty of other 80-hour RPGs out there, dude.
Yeah, no one says you got to
50 to
keep
80
playing a
hours.
game.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I do 500 hours. I'm like, didn't you beat Persona 5 a few years ago? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that game like 100 hours long?
Yeah, it's 100 easy.
Yeah. Whiners, man. No, I'm just kidding. Crossfire X is February 10th. That's on Xbox One and
I
Series
wonder if
X
that's
and
going to be
S.
good or not.
I'm gonna play it because it's
made by Remedy.
Remedy's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Control's great.
So good.
Yeah, I didn't play the multiplayer. Did you guys play? Have you guys ever played the multiplayer?
For Control?
No, Crossfire X.
I was going to say, it's not.
Oh, I thought you were saying the controls are great. No, the multiplayer's been out for a few years now in Korea.
For Crossfire, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming in the U.S. as well, but who knows? Anyway, Destiny 2: The Witch Queen is February 22nd. So Horizon Forbidden West is February 18th.
That's the
PS4
most
and
anticipated game for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, Destiny 2: The Witch Queen comes out 4 days after that, so it's probably gonna have to be put on the back burner for a little while.
What is?
The Witch Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
For
you're gonna
me,
beat Horizon in 4
No.
days.
No.
Do you guys still play Destiny?
Yeah, we play Destiny. We don't play.
Witch Queen when it comes out.
Yeah, we don't play like religiously anymore, but we play whenever the new expansions come out. Still a fun game.
It is. It is.
It's got some of the best shooting mechanics like of any
yeah,
game.
man.
The
I
guns sound awesome.
I suck at PvP. I don't think I'll ever be good at PvP, but I love playing the story content and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Gambit's pretty fun. Next is Elden Ring on February 25th. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Let's rewind back to Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that game is going to be amazing. Okay, screw Elden Ring and Destiny, all that crap. Okay,
Whoa.
that's my most anticipated game of the year.
What's
offended.
what is
hey,
it? Horizon.
you can be offended all you want.
Yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah, Robot Snakes. Does either of those two games have Robot Snakes? I don't think so.
Robot snakes are pretty cool.
Yeah.
They
I like
do
that.
giant snakes.
Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn, Caleb?
No, is that that giant open world one I read about at
With the
one
robot
point?
dinosaurs?
Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah. Okay.
It was freaking awesome, dude.
The
Yeah.
redheaded chick that gets way chubbier in the second one.
Supposedly, a copy of the game leaked. Did you see that? The build of the game. Yeah, so there's spoilers out there in the wild. I gotta try to avoid that
For
crap.
sure. I hate that shit, dude.
Is that also 500 hours?
I hope it is. I hope it is. Give me 500 hours of that
I like
game. I'll
long
play
games, you know? Something that I can just mindlessly grind at for hours.
it. Yep. Let my lizard brain go free.
Yeah.
Checklist, baby.
Like a nice, clean, condensed, tight experience.
Tight.
Yeah.
Really, really tight.
Unless it's a Soulsborne game, then you can give me 100 hours of it.
Yeah. I would gladly play 500 hours of Horizon. Holy crap.
I could play 500 hours of Horizon, dude. It was so much fun.
The robot dinosaur fights. Oh my god. I
Oh,
could
you
do
gotta
it forever.
fight these robot dinosaurs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the most craziest fights.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I first started playing the game, like I was really surprised by all the different amounts of like machine enemies that you had to face, and like all the different ways that you had to face them, because you had to have different techniques and different weapons for each one. So
Okay.
You get this one gun called the rope caster where you can shoot a machine anywhere and it'll latch a rope onto it, and then you click the trigger again and it'll pop it into the ground.
It's a
And you can-
harpoon gun, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So
tether it down?
you can like fire off like 5 or 6 of these and like completely strap one down to the ground, and then you can run up and do something to it or whatever you want to do.
Nice.
Like you get the big T-Rex.
Do some weird stuff.
Do some butt stuff, Jack.
The old butt
I'm on
stuff
board.
trick.
It's butt stuff from here on out, T-Rex.
Yo.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic of the new one. It's very like tropical and sunny. And,
I just want to see the what's the Golden Gate Bridge. I want to see what that looks like in the game.
oh yeah,
It's supposed to be dilapidated and stuff like that. It looks cool.
A lot of water combat stuff, or exploration at least. Water.
So this is Earth that this is happening on? The robot
it's Earth.
dinosaurs and
It's
snakes?
far future.
Far future.
yeah.
Do we
Spoiler alert.
do we like evolve into the robot dinosaurs, or is it
No.
just like man-made?
they're like weapons from Final Fantasy VII.
There's different types of dinosaurs, and they all do different things. But yeah,
I like this game already.
Like what?
great.
Give me an
I've
example.
almost
No, I'm
bought
just
it
kidding.
like 5 times by now. Just like because it had the chick and I'm now that I know
It's
it's
so cool, dude.
yeah, the game is great. All right, continue, David. Sorry, I took us
No,
off
you're
track.
good. So Elden Ring's February 25th.
Yeah.
But Horizon Zero Dawn, or Forbidden West, that's
I think if I get my taxes before February 25th, I'm gonna pre-order this bad boy.
Elden Rings.
I want it.
Elden Ring.
I want it the minute I can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Elden
Oh,
Ring
yeah.
looks pretty good.
Pre-install it, pre-order it, pre-install it.
What's it about?
Elden Ring. It's from the Dark Souls guys.
Oh, okay.
It's their first open world one.
Nice.
no
Real
the
open world.
the whole game's not co-op, but just at like instance points, right? Instance points.
I'm pretty sure you can co-op whenever you want.
Yeah, that's how the old games worked, but I think in this new one it might be different.
Well, the only place you couldn't co-op in the old ones was boss rooms. You could message anywhere else in the game, right?
Like
And summon somebody.
I don't know. I didn't use it very often, but usually, yeah, in front of like boss stores, there was always like places to summon.
Yeah.
It was always like certain areas.
Yeah.
And then in Bloodborne, it was also a similar thing where you could only go to like certain spots to do it.
Yeah. And there's always like PvP. Like the developers always like pick these weird spots where just everybody congregates to do PvP, and
Right.
you'll see them in YouTube videos and stuff all the time. And then you'll run through it in the game, and you're like, oh, it's that spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, as far as I know, this one's co-op whenever, wherever, aside from in a boss encounter. Next one's Gran Turismo 7, March 4th. I pretty much not played a Gran Turismo game since 2, so
I don't think I've ever really played one.
Yeah.
they were pretty good back in the day.
Yeah, you can turn a minivan into a nice little race car.
Tunic is one that I'm actually super excited for. It's that like,
Little fox.
yeah, top-down Zelda Fox game looking thing. That's March 16th. Strangers of Chaos, Final Fantasy Chaos is March 15th.
And that's just essentially a remake of one, right?
It's like
Yes.
a reimagining of the first game, which, you know, honestly, I'm probably going to play at some point because I
Yeah.
love Final Fantasy 1.
I heard from people that played the demo said the demo was actually fun. So I'd like to see what the reviews are when it comes out. you know?
Yeah.
I wonder how much like the combat of like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 13 or
15.
13 and 15. Wonder how much the combat's gonna be like those. Is it?
They said it's going to be kind of Dark Soulsy from what.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
heard.
really?
Yeah, more Dark Soulsy, yeah. Or like
bit of chaos
or
here.
like Jedi Fallen Order, like Jedi
Yeah.
Fallen Order, like light Dark Souls. Yeah.
That's a fun game.
I can dig on light, like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I don't want full Dark Souls. I want light.
You want to be
You
able
don't
to
want
get hit
too
more
much
than 3 times.
chaos.
Yeah, I don't want to restart the whole freaking level and have to do everything over again.
Yeah. And then Kirby and the Forgotten Lands is March 25th. As much as that game actually looks pretty interesting, I'm gonna
It
keep
does
my
look
ear
cool.
to ground for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is the same day, which I don't know if you guys are Borderlands fans, but that game looks pretty fun too. I might catch that on a sale later this year.
I wonder if it'll be on Game Pass.
Yeah, maybe eventually. They did, I think, at least 2 of them or 3 of them on Game Pass. Movies for Q1. I just thought I should mention The Eternals came to Disney Plus today.
Yeah, I saw that when I woke up. I was looking for Boba Fett. Bobo Fett.
Abuka Boba Fett.
I love Bobo Fett. Yeah, I saw it and woke up. I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna watch Eternals this weekend or tomorrow or whenever. I'm stoked.
might try to watch it. Well, I don't know. It depends on how long it is. I would try to watch it tonight when I get home, but
Is that a challenge, David?
a little bit. The new Scream movie
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
to theaters on today. Yeah.
Wonder how good that's gonna be.
I've seen good reviews for it online.
Really?
Yeah. Like in the reviews that I've been like seeing, all the reviews have said like you would be shocked to see that they could pull something out of this franchise that is original and as good as this and
No,
makes
really?
it fresh.
Really?
Which is more than what they said for the new Halloween movie, so that makes me excited for it.
Courtney
Well-
Cox still in it.
I've heard she's in the new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend Kelly today.
That's pretty
Shout out Kelly Kite. I was talking to her about it, and she was freaking out.
Nice.
We'll see what she really says when she sees it Friday.
I didn't know it was a sequel at first. I thought it was a reboot, but apparently it's the 5th.
So yeah, Sydney's in it. David
Yeah.
Arquette's in it. I heard Courtney Cox is in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about going to go see it. It looks pretty good.
Do it.
I like to see a sequel to that first scary movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The face that Wayne Spillers makes is like,
Surprised they don't just make a whole nother scary movie and just call it Scary Movie and revamp it with like all the revamps of that they've been doing, you know? It's like, well, they revamped this horror movie and this horror movie and this horror movie. Let's just go ahead and revamp Scary Movie.
They could do it.
they could.
I believe in him.
They would have to bring Anna Faris back.
Oh yeah, dude.
Speaking of revamps, Jackass Forever comes out on February 4th.
That's right.
Yeah, I will definitely be in theaters.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
They're all in their 50s now, I believe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I bet it's gonna be good.
I'm 30 and my body couldn't take that shit.
That's probably not going to be in IMAX, so I will probably see that in Neo Show.
Yep. I'll come
Man.
down there and watch it with you.
I don't know how you get more extreme than that Claymore going off. What is that? The second or the third one?
Oh, that civilian like
Landmine Claymore thing?
that shoots out those rubber balls.
The rubber balls, yeah.
I mean, it's going to hurt really bad. It's just loud.
You're literally getting shot all over your body with something that's not going to kill you, but it's going to fucking hurt, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
They didn't have that at the Capitol building.
Like, didn't
no kidding,
Bam
dude.
puke after that? Or, like, someone puked or something after getting shot.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or couldn't breathe or something. I don't know.
I know Bam Margera, he was like shaking, trembling.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's what I
yeah.
remember.
You think they're gonna give a shout out to Ryan Dunn in the opening of that movie or something?
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a big tribute either at the beginning or the end. In loving memory of, yeah, for sure. It's going to be there.
I wonder. And Preston Lacey's in this one, right?
I'm not sure, man. I felt like I saw him in the trailers.
I think I did see him, but yeah.
Did you guys ever see when Steve-O and Gordon Ramsay were making omelets? There was like a YouTube video on Steve-O's channel. They were making omelets, and I guess Steve-O's got this signature hot sauce that's like super hot. So they're making omelets, and they're putting some of Steve-O's hot sauce in their eggs. And when Steve-O put his in there, he like opened it up and like poured it into both of his eyeballs. Like, it's like, dude, I can't be doing that anymore, man.
Yeah, that hot sauce is called Steve-O's Hot Sauce for Your Butthole.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
It doesn't sound very good.
Yeah.
ever since that Hot One show became big, everyone has been like, dude, hot sauce is the new vodka. You got to get your own signature hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your signature hot sauce, Jackson?
I don't got one, man. I can't think of. I was pondering like maybe I can think of something if I just put on this smirk.
Maybe Jackson's hot bunghole.
Or Jackson's hot butt stuff?
Yeah. Yes.
Flaming butt gravy.
Flaming butt gravy. Like, a lot of these have to do with the ass.
Well, that's
Jackson,
where
that's
it's
the
coming
theme.
out of.
This is your
The
fault.
sauce. The sauce
Yeah,
coming from-
just straight through you. The picture's pretty important too that you have on the hot sauce. I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
You can just be a butt, and then the whole of the butthole is your face.
Ooh. Or like a starfish because it's kind of butthole shape, like throwing up like hot sauce.
Well, the hot sauce is just coming out the butt.
Yeah. Like
That
the
too.
bottle, the whole bottle is coming out.
Or the hot sauce is going in the butt.
Am I doing it right?
Doing it right. Gotta take the lid off first.
Butt chug.
Next one is Uncharted. That comes out on February 18th, which I'm probably gonna watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
You look like Nathan Drake.
Right now, you do with what you're wearing.
Oh yeah, my white button up,
Put on a necklace, dude. Boom, you got it.
little handkerchief for the second game or scarf,
How are you?
Go out to the yard, throw some dirt on you real quick, make you real dirty.
some suspenders with a gun holster.
Kill about 1,000 people.
No, legit though, that like gun holster setup that he's got is like dope as hell. Dude.
It's pretty sweet.
I wonder if they've already shown the best parts of the movie in the trailers.
I hope not.
See that scene they've shown where he's falling out of the back of that plane?
Yep.
That happens in the third game.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bruh. If you're going to make more of these, you should put that in the third one.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's not how Hollywood
Yeah, and it's
works.
supposed to be
it.
like a prequel too.
Yeah.
Of like when him and Sully met. Like you're doing stuff that you didn't do for 15 years.
Dude,
man.
if the movie opens up with him laying in a train, hanging off the side of a mountain, I'm going to be pissed.
Why would you be?
I'd be very pissed too.
Have you not played the Uncharted games?
Yeah, I just mean.
That's just the second
That's
game.
the opening of the second game.
Yeah, I know.
They just don't ruin it with that. It started
Yeah.
off with him.
That was like one of the most iconic video game scenes for me in that whole generation, dude.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Me too.
It was so good.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Uncharted 2 and 3 are so good. Oh my God.
I've played a little bit of 3. I want to say, is that the one where you start off and you're like underwater collecting boxes or something?
That's 4.
That's
That's
4.
the fourth
Okay,
one,
then
yeah.
never mind. I didn't play any of those.
4 is amazing.
4 is so good.
4 is one of my favorite games of all time, dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking about replaying that one soon.
Like, if you really want that feeling of like discovery of hidden treasure and going on like an Indiana Jones type
Yeah.
thing, like those first 3-4 games, they're awesome. Yeah.
man. The fourth one's really like an emotional experience, along with being like an adventure game. You know?
Yeah. When you first walk into that pirate city, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, whoa, this is crazy looking. Did you ever beat that, Connor?
Shambhala?
I got halfway through the 4th one. I need to finish it.
Do you still have it
Yeah.
on disc or whatever?
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember that at
I'll
the end
borrow
of the
that from
first
you.
one when the coffin opens up and there's all those like freaky monsters running around. That part, I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't know they were gonna have any kind of thing like that in those games. Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet. The Batman is March 4th.
How do you guys feel?
IMAX, dude.
Yeah.
Did you hear they rated it PG-13 for the US?
Really?
Oh, bummer.
It sucks.
It would have been better rated R, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's Batman after all. You want
Yeah.
the kids to be able to watch it. So
That's true.
I can understand.
I mean, the Dark Knight trilogy was the shit. It was PG-13.
Yeah.
So
I like how they're doing this, but I really hope that they do a Batman Beyond, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
holy crap, dude. That would just be
It's,
so cool.
it's time, you know?
Yeah.
It's time.
I always thought
Especially for our generation. It's
Yeah.
time, yeah.
oh my god. Pew Pew Clint Eastwood would be a really good old Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's salty, just
Yeah.
like that Bruce Wayne was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if they brought Michael Keaton to do it, that'd be cool too.
Yeah. Just make him look even older.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
get George Clooney to come back into it.
Yeah, you could.
Val Kilmer.
I'll be down with that.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer can't do it.
Yeah. He had that, like,
He
throat
doesn't-
cancer, and now he's got, like, a synthetic voice.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His company made him recreated his voice. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
What we can do with technology now.
That is nuts.
Like they analyze like thousands and thousands of videos of him talking and stuff like that. And synthetically, yeah, it's nuts,
I was
dude.
wondering what he was up to.
Yeah,
Him and John Claude Van Damme too.
he's probably doing some crazy commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the split somewhere.
Yep.
He probably still could do splits. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw a movie, like a preview for a movie that he was in recently, and he looked pretty old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
His face nowadays kind of looks like a saggy ball sack.
Oh, good for him.
yeah,
Did you guys see that video of Henry Ford?
Pan's
Harrison
Labyrinth.
Ford,
Oh,
where he was giving that speech about climate change or whatever. That was the one moment where I was like, "Oh my God, Harrison Ford is old as shit." He's got like full beard, full white beard, like white hair. Like in Star Wars, Force Awakens and stuff, you're like, "Yeah, he's old," but
Yeah.
that I was like, "Man, this is Grandpa, dude. It's Grandpa status." Anyway, the last movie of the quarter is March 25th, and that's The Lost City. Have you guys seen the trailer for this yet?
Is that the one with Channing Tatum?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm excited for it. It's got
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, and Sandra Bullock's an author, and she writes like those cheesy romance novels with like the people making out on the cover of the books kind of thing. And she writes this one called The Lost City, and it's like an action adventure romance book, and somebody finds her and wants to use her to find the real lost city that's in her book. And she's like, "It's just a story, dude. I don't know what you're talking about," but it ends up the lost city's real. And Channing Tatum is like, he's like the cover model for the book, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like a
Oh,
big
yeah.
dumb idiot that's the cover model for the book. But when he finds out that it's actually like a real treasure hunt, he tries to be the actual hero of the story, but he's just an idiot. So it's pretty funny. And then I think Brad Pitt's in it too.
Yeah.
He ends up being kind of the real action hero.
Yeah. He'll probably die off early on.
Yeah, it seems like that's
Yeah.
kind of one of those characters. It looks good though. You guys should watch the trailer. I'm excited for it.
so Brad Pitt's a red herring in the movie, just like in that Deadpool 2. All those heroes, all the X-Force dies off.
yeah.
Like, so
I love that part.
Dude, I watched that scene the other day where he runs into Juggernaut and he's like, "Dude, like, what's up?" And he's like, "I'm gonna rip you in half now." And he's like, "Oh, please don't." And then he like straight up rips him in half. Dude, I was like, "What?" It's so good. He smashes Cable's face with his balls.
Oh man,
He's like, he's in a bad mood. He's about to get in a way worse mood. Balls to the face.
I love those movies, but I hate that girl for that stupid line she says in the movie. Babe, that's Empire. He fucking acknowledged it was Star Wars.
so bitter, Jackson.
Yeah.
What, dude? Now that I think of it, that girl that was in the first movie who she's fighting Colossus and her boob falls out, and Colossus is like, "Oh my God, your boob's out." Wasn't that the chick that played the Republic fighter that was in the Mandalorian? Okay,
Same chick, yeah.
Yeah, she's also in Fast 6.
Yeah, she fights Ronda Rousey, or
Oh, nice.
No.
she fights Michelle Rodriguez in the subway stair set.
Yeah.
Like, they go flying over that railing.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this movie now.
Yeah.
Dude, if
Those
you
actresses are hella hot, both of them, in my opinion.
if you're not like a huge Fast and Furious guy, I would highly recommend 5, 6, and 7. Those are like the best ones. But if you like those, go back and watch the first one, man. That first one's a banger.
I really like the first one.
Johnny Tran.
And then watch Tokyo Drift like 7 or 8 times in a row,
The best one.
like I did. It's my favorite one. I don't think it's the best, but it's my favorite.
I watched. God, was The Rock like an FBI agent or something? He like hires Dom to do a job, tells him he's gonna go to prison if he doesn't do it or something. There's like a showdown in some dark like construction site thing.
Yeah.
There's like a wrecking ball at some point.
They still
Jason Statham was there. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm sure it probably sounds like all of them.
Yeah, it's like
At a certain
combining
point.
like 2 movies, I believe.
Anyway, I fell off those movies pretty hard after the first one.
Yeah. So let's move into our final topic, and we're going to make this the new final topic of every episode. So every week we're going to have a topic of one cool thing or interesting thing we saw or experienced or read on the internet or something like that. Just one cool, interesting thing every single week.
And it's called
Dude, check this out.
It's hip. It's now. It's wow. Wow.
And to start us off with our first Hey Dude, check this out. Start with Jackson.
Harriet Tubman. I just heard it's hip, it's now, it's wow, and I was like, history then.
I got one. If
Yeah, start us off,
Jackson's
Caleb.
got a little performance anxiety.
so, I like going to in Walmart because that's where I shop for stuff. There's that as seen in TV aisle. I don't know if you guys ever seen that or not, but there's just a whole bunch of cool stuff. I bought some stuff off there. But anyways, they have this cool thing. It's the Shack egg maker, like Shaquille O'Neal, that Shack. It's fantastic. It boils your eggs. It's okay. The design of it looks like an egg, and what it uses steam circulation. It's got steam circulation technology built into this device. So it poaches your eggs. It'll hard boil 13 eggs. It'll hard boil 13 eggs. I don't know why it's not a dozen even, but like 13 eggs.
What's a baker's dozen? So
Baker's dozen. That's what it is. Yeah, Baker's dozen. But yeah, you chop up your eggs or chop up your whatever in it, put the eggs in it, and it cooks it so fast and easy. It's fantastic.
wait, you chop up your eggs in that thing?
I don't know. However,
You cook them first, then you chop them.
I'm like, how you chop up? Yep.
but it's a fantastic ass scene on TV. I bought one. I bought it and I've used it for all kinds. For those really just those 2 egg styles, omelets and hard boiled eggs.
Wait,
but
so you can just set the egg in the mold and it will boil it, or you can open the egg, put it in the mold with some other stuff, and it will kind of bake it with
That's
the
exactly
stuff?
it. That's exactly
pretty
it.
sick.
Yeah. You can make the omelet, putting all the stuff together. You can just set the eggs in there, put the second rack on, set more. It's only like this big, like literally just this big. Fits all those eggs
So
in
the
it.
size of a golden egg from that,
Yeah, exactly.
or
Willy Wonka.
or a clear egg.
Yeah, but that's my interesting thing. Shaquille O'Neal's egg maker. So
That's pretty cool.
I'm
dude.
seriously intrigued about this.
I set the
me
bar
too.
super low for you guys. So but yeah.
So I'll go next. This week, a man, for the first time in American history, got a heart transplant from a pig.
Nice.
Disgusting. Just kidding. That's pretty crazy.
What'd they do with the rest of the pig?
They probably ate it before the surgery.
He's like, this is the last bacon you get. You might as well enjoy it.
Or they may have just implanted the rest of it throughout his body.
That is so crazy to think about, dude.
I wonder if they gave the
Yeah,
human heart
it is.
to the pig. You know?
Can he make it?
1 year from now, we'll see a pig in the streets trying to work a payphone, trying to call someone and get his family, and then you'll see a rabid human just making pig noises crossing the street.
It's like rooting through garbage and
Yeah, it's slowly the pig is becoming more human-like, and then the human is becoming more pig.
He starts eating the bio waste out of the trash can.
Yep.
am I man or am I beast?
Supposedly, it was a man in Maryland, a Maryland hospital, and he was dying. He couldn't get a heart transplant, like a regular human heart transplant. He wasn't able to get one. So the next best thing was a pig. And they're like, let's try it. It was a genetically modified pig. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Damn,
Crazy
poor pig.
stuff that, huh?
Poor pig, man.
Yeah.
Genetically modified just to get your heart ripped out.
Yeah, that's
Just to save a dude.
That's the meat industry.
But there's no chance, there's no guarantee he's going to survive. But,
He's got a pig heart.
He's got a pig heart.
We slapped it in him.
That's
Yep.
that's the kind of surgery that you should be scared of going into, man. Imagine
Yeah.
that, being like, yeah, you got a 15% shot at this, man.
He was like, I either die or do this transplant. I want to live.
Sometimes that's all there is, man.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Holla, you know what I'm saying?
If that was Jackson this year, he'd go for it. You know what I mean? That's his resolution.
Hey, heck yeah, throw another one in there too. Give me 2 of them.
I'll live
2 pig hearts for the price of 1. Sign me up.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd be done knocking it then.
That's awesome.
Speaking of pork, I try to be pretty conscious about my health and the health of my environment, et cetera, et cetera. So I was doing some digging the other day about like the benefits and the pros and cons of like eating like a vegan diet. Cause I'm like, I've heard from tons of people that it's super duper healthy and blah, 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 blah. And I already know that like factory farming and industry farming is just horrible. So I was like, I want to go in and kind of know what I'm looking into if I'm going to do something like this. Right. So I was reading about it. I found out that like, I guess the vitamin B12 only comes from very specific sources. And a majority of what we get day to day as people is from meat and animal byproducts, like, milk, cheese, and eggs and stuff like that. And that if you go long enough with a B12 deficiency, it can start eating away at your brain tissue and damage your brain, like even leading to a stroke. It's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So can you take a B12 supplement?
Yeah, that'll work. But like, that gets me thinking, because a long time ago I did some research on this stuff too, and I found out like this guy was ranting and raving about how our bodies aren't equipped to digest meat, and they never have been, and we shouldn't be eating meat. We don't even need meat. But kind of in a way, yeah, we do now. So
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, found that out this week. Pretty intense. So not going vegan anytime soon.
Good for you, man.
Eat your meat.
I'd like to eventually get to a point where I hunt and kill or fish and kill my own meat. Like kill enough in the winter to feed myself all year, kind of thing. 'Cause
How many humans are you gonna kill?
exactly 20.
All right, so my dude, check this out. It's hip. It's wow. Published by Bly. All right, so an article published by Bloomberg. Cannabis compounds prevent COVID infection in laboratory study, and it goes on to say that there's 2 compounds commonly found in hemp, and it gives 2 different things, which is once again brings me back to the whole. You're still gonna tell me that this thing isn't a medicine? Little bitches, like, come on. Like first the for cancer patients, you know what I'm saying, and then from there they made the synthetic compound from THC. So you're making synthetic THC. You're allowing people to use it, and now you're also telling me that it can somehow prevent COVID. Like, back off me, dude.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the president caught wind of this and was like, "Oh, dude, okay, so this cures or this can prevent COVID? It's completely legal. We're sending it out to everybody. We need all of you to smoke a lot of weed right now."
No. We're mandating ounces. Everybody's getting 4 ounces a month, and you are mandated to smoke the whole thing.
Yeah. We'll send someone to your house for an hour every day and make sure you're smoking that entire hour.
You will feed your children edibles only.
Gosh. What a world.
Yo, dude, check this out.
Yo, dude.
It's hip. It's wow. It's nah.
It's wow. Close.
It's pow. All right. I am reading right here on my phone that apparently the world's tiniest antenna has been built out of DNA.
What does that even mean?
It means that they have taken DNA to make the world's tiniest antenna.
So they're gonna put these antenna in all of us.
Yeah. Here, I'll read a little bit more here. Scientists at the Université de Montréal.
Nice.
I started to read that like it was Spanish, and then realized at the end
It's French.
It's French. But they have used DNA to build the world's smallest antenna, just 5 nanometers long. The system works like a 2-way radio, receiving light in one color and then re-emitting light in a different one, depending on the structural changes to the protein it's attached to.
Oh, cool.
So it's trying to change my proteins.
It might be trying to change your
Hey,
proteins.
the COVID vaccine did that to me already.
But
Wow.
yeah, like this article is super long, but I just clicked on it because I was like, they built a
That's crazy.
antenna out of DNA.
Yeah, DNA is
That's
pretty
pretty
tiny.
wild.
I'm going to get a little conspiratorial here on you guys for a second.
Please do.
Like, this is the stuff that annoys me. You can build an antenna out of DNA, yet you're charging literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for chemotherapy that most of the time doesn't even work, like on cancer. You don't have a cancer cure yet? Like, what the hell's going on here, dude? You know what I mean? Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's all about money, dude. It's fucking pharmacy companies.
I mean, odds are they've already invented and shelved tons of cancer cures, but the profits aren't there for them to give it away or to use it. So,
I mean, if anyone ever found out that it existed and that it was cheap to manufacture, they would never be able to make as much money as they are on like radiation and chemotherapy. And I'm not like, I would never blame like the doctors, because all the doctors that like, you know, Simon had they were great, dude. They were awesome. They were super sincere. I don't believe for a second that if they ever knew there was something they could have done, they wouldn't have done it. But like pharmacy companies, hell yeah, dude. I'd believe that every day of the week.
Yep.
It's crazy. After seeing Dallas Buyers, was it Dallas Buyers Club?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the AIDS movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. After seeing that movie, I was like, dude, yeah, there's got to be so many cures for so much stuff that they're just not telling anybody about, because they make more money, like keeping you on life support. Insane.
hospice is big business, man.
Yeah.
It's a dying business.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dang.
You had to go there.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
All right. I think that's going to be the end of the podcast.
All right.
Caleb, thanks for being here with us, man. We really appreciated it.
I had a blast. You guys are funny.
It was good to meet a landowner, property manager.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
That's all you are to me.
Good to be met.
All right. Well, thank you for crashing with friends. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you all next week.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
We did it. There's a soda in the bag.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.